Let's try this again, Libra. Happy TGIF. Happy Friday. Fingers crossed. People are being notified of this live stream. I'll give it a minute. Echo, echo. Echo, echo. Is anybody out there? Well, we have 5 thumbs up. So somebody's out there. So I'm going to read for those that are here, but the chat isn't moving for whatever reason. Okay, there we go. Hi, Majestic. Hey. Sheesh. People are just not getting notified, I guess. Hi, Royalty. Hi, Pat. Connie. Wow. Hi, Lean. Lotus Flower. Caleb. That's so funny you say that, Royalty, about the avocado. I was looking up foods that are high in potassium earlier, and avocado was one of them. And I was like, okay, I've got to get me some avocado. I do like some avocado. Super good for you. Oh boy. All right, well, I'm going to start reading. So, Libra. This Four of Swords card wanted to come out of this tarot deck by itself. So listen to what it says because it talks about our season, okay? This is about rest, recuperation, time to stop and regroup, a need to meditate. The phenomena is a feeling of the dead being around you, but not seeing or hearing anything. You could experience cold spots or a feeling. And I just looked up at 4 minutes and 11 seconds on the live timer. So someone could be born April 11th of significance. And I am holding the Four of Swords. So definitely something about 4. Oh, and the Four of Wands is at the bottom of the deck. So for sure, something about 4. 444. Now, this says 4 tombstones stand side by side in a field, perhaps representing a family. It is autumn, Libra's season, and the plants have turned brown. A death's head moth flies toward the graves, Look closely. 4 ghostly figures can be seen, each over its respective gravestone. In the background of the card here, you can see them a little bit. So 4 spirits specifically, Libra, and these could be people from your family who are on the other side. The thin stones and faintness of the ghosts, indicate that these people died a long time ago. Interesting. So these are ancestors. This is a card of being tired. It's a good time to recuperate rather than power through. You may be feeling antsy with pent-up energy, but this is not the time to run out or party. Crash on the couch, binge some shows, relax for a few days. You need it. Are you taking care of yourself? Meditation, yoga, sleep. This card says you need all of these, but are not getting any of them or not enough at this time. Be excellent to yourself. It's our season, Libra. And I just cut the deck open. And I always, man, the Nomo, I don't know if I'm saying that correctly, the Nomo ship. That's apparently, I did some research and it reminded me of the pyramids in Tulum, Mexico, but actually it's based out of, I think, Mali in Africa. Let's go. Let's shuffle and see what would like to come out of the tarot. And then I also have the Russian Gypsy fortune telling cards. Ooh-wee. Libra, the Two of Saucers is here on the table. And the Skeptic of Saucers. He's sort of like the King of Pentacles. And this is the Two of Pentacles. Interesting. Advocate of Saucers at the bottom. And a lot of cards fell out. Let me pick these up. There's the Ten of Cups. Okay, let's read. The Two of Saucers. I think this is the Two of Pentacles. Yep, juggling. It sure is the Two of Pentacles. Juggling priorities, adaptability, change, watch your money, time to plan a party. Okay. The phenomena, animals acting strange, animals staring at nothing, or multiple animals facing the same direction outside. I'm not going to lie. Many, many, many years ago, I was in the car with an ex now, um, and we were passing by a field of cows, like a hill with like a hill of cows on it, just like this card, but many more cows. And they were all doing the same thing and they were all facing the same direction and they were all still, like perfectly still. And we both made a joke and we were like, is this like a glitch or what was that? It looked so eerie. And so this is coming up. There's some eerie things happening. Two saucers fly across the night sky. The constellation Capricorn points downward toward the saucers. Below them, echoing the same position as the saucers, are two black cattle. One saucer has a golden glow, representing fortunes. The other glows red, symbolizing a warning. The two of saucers can mean you have too many irons in the fire. Maybe you have a day job and a night job. Maybe your daytime activities seem to contradict your nighttime ones. Oh, well, it says, for example, a certain, yeah, we can't say. Okay, in order to succeed, you need to be flexible and able to adapt to changing circumstances. You need to find a balance between your work and play, prioritize self-care in order to maintain your well-being. Spirit is asking, are you taking on too much? Now, gosh, this is not the first time we have seen this fellow here. You see, he's got that four-leaf clover on his shirt. So, yeah, he may be a skeptic of saucers, but he sure is lucky or believes in something. I don't know. Let's see. Skeptic. I'm hearing maybe he was born into it. Maybe it's Maybelline. Ah. So this fellow here is all about abundance, security, financial stability. A local businessman. He's funny and laid back. He just doesn't believe in anything he hasn't seen with his own two eyes. The skeptic of saucers is associated with the element of earth, which represents stability, success, material possessions. This person is great with money. This is about, are you owning your wealth or is your wealth owning you? Also, the phenomena is strange. It says, hearing a pig-like squealing as you walk to your car in the parking lot alone at night. A hailstorm. Who is this? Why is he here? Who is this? Why is he here in this read, Spirit? Man, now this is getting weird. The Nomo ship. Again. With the Five of Pentacles, this person, yeah, I don't like it. With the Five of Pentacles at the bottom, this person could be worried about what... confirmation. What some of us are learning and sharing. The Nomo ship is about an alien race that is believed to have originally had something to do with populating the earth, and they are from Sirius A and B. And they have to do with the Dogon tribe. The Nomo ship has to do with the Dogon tribe in Mali, Africa. This King of Pentacles does not necessarily have to be a Capricorn or a Taurus or a Virgo. Someone here could be from Africa, specifically South Africa. This person is very, very, very wealthy. And maybe they weren't born into it. Maybe they created it themselves. But they've taken an interest in you, Libra. And the knowledge... I don't know what that noise was. Interesting. And the knowledge you're acquiring at this time. I don't like that they're trying to affect your finances with the Five of Pentacles. So what's Libra's advice here? This is so interesting. What's Libra's advice with this masculine energy? The Seven of Portals. And if you think I was lying, look what's at the bottom. Serious. I don't know if that's backwards, but you see it. Serious. Oh yeah. It's a Friday night. I have over 72,000 subscribers, and I'm only reaching 37 people. Whoever this person is, they're at work. They are busy, busy, busy behind the scenes. But you're going to rise above this, just like the star. You are connected. You could be connected to the original ancestors of the earth, or part of the original ones that populated the earth, but you're actually from Sirius A or B. Confirmation. I just can't make it up. So anyways, Seven of Portals with the Star card. This is your advice. Let's read. Confirmation. Seven of Portals. So portals is cups. So this is the Seven of Cups and the star. Interesting. This is choices, imagination, dreams, possibilities, and options. The phenomena is fairies. The card shows a portal appearing as a shining, seven-pointed star. This configuration is also known as the fairy star. Because it has an unbroken shape. When drawn, it is often associated with infinity or eternity. The constellation of Scorpio arches above it like a spiritual crown. This is the card of trying new things with caution. With the influence of Scorpio, which can be a soaring eagle, but also a vengeful scorpion. And the fairy folk. Okay. This card asks you to see clearly and try new things, but not to get caught up in a world of illusion. What are you dreaming about? This is a good time to use or start a dream journal. I have one, but I haven't written down any dreams in it for a long time. I need to start doing that again. The ones I remember. So Sirius, the star, is about spiritual evolution. Good luck. A sense of purpose, a true connection to the divine, an inner peace. Phenomena is making contact with a higher intelligence, maybe alien or maybe a spiritual entity. With Aquarius and Sirius energy, the contact may be a little on the weird side. Wow. The Nomo ship is rising from the water. Ah! I just got chills. Okay, so I've been up to the Great Lakes and specifically Lake Erie. Lake Erie, right? Eerie phenomena, eerie happenings, eerie things. I've been up to Lake Erie many, many times. And we go to this, we get a ferry. You can drive your car onto this ferry and they take you over to this island in the middle of the lake. Man, it's the place I've seen the most stars ever. But beyond that, I heard locals saying a story one day where they heard ships. Not heard, but they saw ships, coming in and out of the water in certain places of the Great Lakes. I'm just saying. Do you hear the train? Oh my gosh! Do you hear the train? Oh, I have chills. And I just got more confirmation with that text. Hold on. What was just said? Okay. Oh my gosh. That train was loud. And we got mention of the ship twice because we have the Nomo ship card that already came out. I have a lot of knocks and movement in my kitchen. Okay. Let's keep going. Libra. Ooh, wait. I'm going to take this card. I want to see what this is about. Redemption. Quite a few came out, but let's see about this. Number 8, redemption. Fairness, justice, redemption, but not vengeance. Experiencing deja vu. Oh, hold on a second. Okay. In this card, a man is seen reading a religious or scientific text. Excuse me. Oh. Something he firmly believes represents truth and reality. He is oblivious to the alien menace behind his head. He has spent his life debunking belief in extraterrestrial life. His strong convictions prevent him from seeing any other beliefs or systems as legitimate. But his redemption came when he finally made contact, although not intentionally. He awoke, and alien beings in his room told him the truth. He tried to ignore it, but he knew it had happened. He later became one of the UFO community's greatest allies and spokespersons, turning his back on his former beliefs. Pulling this card means you are being called out for dogmatic beliefs. This is a card that indicates confirmation bias, that you pick and choose ideas and facts that suit your narrative. This card is telling you to open your eyes and see things from the other person's perspective. Are you being your own worst critic? You are far from perfect. Are you trying to please everyone? You can't, and don't even try. Okay. Facts, though. Ooh. The skeptic of ghosts. I think this is swords. He reminds me of the King of Swords, like almost like the father of time, or all the white moths around him. Whoever this is, they have a lot of quite a few supporters on the other side that stick around him closely, like those ghostly white moths in the card. Mm-hmm. Huh. Let's read. Okay, to write. Wrote. What on earth? What's that? His pocket watch? I think that's what those are called. His timepiece. skeptic of ghosts. Let's see. Who is this? Yep, this is like the King of Swords. This is intelligent, confident, overly rational. Time to clean up things at home. Phenomena, words or messages appearing in mirrors. Or poltergeist activity. What? The skeptic of ghosts is grumpy and doesn't believe in the afterlife. Sheesh. No time for such tomfoolery. Why, in his day, you'd be laughed right out of the gentleman's club for harboring such notions. He should know he belongs to the Society for Rational Beliefs. There will be no quackery on his watch. So convinced is he of his convictions that he hasn't noticed his friends have all passed and left him alone. I knew it, yo. I've never seen this card. This is one of my brand new decks. I've never read this card. It says his passed over friends are all around him. The white ghost moths. And he doesn't even know it. This is crazy. Okay, that's wild. He even jokes to himself that perhaps it is he who has passed and become a ghost. Preposterous. While he is not keeping up with today's scandalous fashions, he certainly isn't dead. He must be alive. After all, he's still walking about and having rational thoughts. Everyone seems to be deaf and blind lately. He's resorted to throwing books and slamming doors at night to get attention. Wow, is someone trying to discredit you? Ignore them. Or are you so jealous of another that you will do anything to discredit them? Well, I would hope not. But if someone is trying to discredit you, just ignore them, Libra. It sounds to me like someone is from a different generation. Also, it says he belongs to a society. But they don't talk about having a relationship with ancestors or passed over friends or loved ones. Okay? But all his good friends, like the card says, are literally on the other side. They may try to be getting trying to get him messages, but he's just I hear stuck in his ways. Wow, bottom of the deck is the World card. Okay, I'll say it, especially since that confirmation came through. You see these buildings behind him? Like he owns buildings, properties in different cities all over the world, whoever this is. Because I was thinking about saying it, and then that confirmation came through on my phone, and I was like, all right, I'll say it. Hold on. Okay, I'm back. Another king, though. The King of Pentacles and the King of Swords. And then we have these two men with the MIB card at the bottom of the deck. And why am I feeling like these two is them? Why are these people significant to Libra? Because they're watching you. They're intrigued, or I'm hearing access, information. Let's read this card. Number 20. Feeling on edge, feeling judged or watched. Strangers appearing in your locale. Or UFO sightings with multiple witnesses. Arriving shortly after most UFO sightings, the MIB appear randomly to witnesses. Picture the scene in The Matrix when Neo first encounters Agent Smith at his job. The sense of being trapped by emotionless agents, the MIB. We've all felt it. These situations put us on edge, make us feel judged, helpless, and defensive. Why are you so stressed? Okay, so this says the fear is unfounded. Why are you so stressed? These problems are all in your head. You are on the right path. You've come so far. Don't give up now. Momentum is behind you, ready to push you to the next level. Keep pushing through, but rest, take care of yourself. But you're on the right path. You have these skeptic energies, these two king energies, these two masculine energies, or skeptical energies that are watching some of you, or I don't know, trying to control your money or something, your messages, your reach. Ooh. Ooh. Oh my gosh, he gives me chills every time I see this card, the Emperor. But this guy gives me chills. And do you know how the Mothman has been coming out since I got this deck? And like, this has to do with the Mothman sighting. This man showed up before. Okay. Why? I feel like sometimes, we really are like in a matrix. Like, it's so crazy. Why was I at the grocery store yesterday evening? The bakery and the deli were closing up, right? There was only 2 workers back there and they were closing everything up. And they were like, wow, confirmation. I just so happened to be passing by the bakery and the deli section when they were having this bit of the conversation, because all I heard was, um, yeah, that's so cool. Did you see the Mothman statue? And I'm like, what the heck? What the heck? I thought back to this deck, this card, and how we kept receiving like that bridge card with the Mothman, and now he's back. Indrid Cold, this creepy emperor, agent, secret agent man, secret agent man. Yeah, yeah. Ah! It came out with the Flatwoods Monster, which I think Flatwoods is in Kentucky, maybe? We'll have to read. And one card fell to the floor. Let me see. The Hoop Snake, the Wheel of Fortune. These are 3 major arcanas. I forget what number 18 is. My neighbor just beep. Cole said his wife. Are you, what? Okay. She looks like a creepy, like, Blair Witch. Like, if the Blair Witch, like, that looks like. Shout out to anybody that watched that movie. Oh, in the past, many years ago when it came out. All right, you got just 3 major arcana cards, Libra. Sheesh. Let's go. The Flatwoods Monster. Oh, so is this the Devil card? I think it is. And it came out with the Wheel of Fortune. Interesting. This is about deceit, illusion. Things are not as they seem. Unusual or precognitive dreams. Insomnia. Voices whispering in the dark. The Flatwoods Monster is seen floating above a meadow. It is flanked by 2 tall trees representing the conscious and unconscious mind. My throat chakra. Just as the traditional tarot, moon card. This is the moon, I'm sorry. Just as the traditional tarot moon card represents fear, anxiety, illusion, and our subconscious, the Flatwoods Monster appears to us in the same way, seeming to defy gravity. This strange creature looks to be a spirit, an alien, and a robot all at the same time. This card can mean that the current, you Libra, is somewhat of a master in their craft, but they are doubting their abilities. Who is deceiving you? How? What illusions are you facing? The word lunacy came from Luna, the moon, which this card would be in the traditional deck. And we're getting ready to have the full moon in just a couple days. The full moon. And so the moon and the Wheel of Fortune. There's a lot of mystery surrounding this fortune because if you watched, is that a plane? It's the low-flying plane. You guys probably can't hear that, but low-flying plane just went overhead. Not a commercial craft. This is like a private one. A small private plane. Anyway, it seems to happen a lot when I'm live, does it not? And it sure doesn't matter whether it's 8 a.m. or 8 p.m. Interesting. So, like I was getting ready to say before the airplane flew over, I heard low-flying craft. Low-flying craft. There is mystery around this fortune. If you watch the Gypsy reading I recorded last night, it was really good. It's the last recorded read before the little mini word on the street that I did earlier today. So anyways, it was a nighttime read that I did last night. I was dressed in that really cool top that I got for my birthday. And anyways, it was a really good Gypsy read. And it spoke 3 times about fortune. Fortune, fortune, fortune. 3 different fortune cards showed themselves. There's so much mystery surrounding your fortune, Libra. And there's a ton of, you already know this though. There's been so much mystery and magic around your fortunes. Dark magic. Like, this says, we don't know whether this is a spirit, an alien, or a robot. And honestly, or a witch, because it looks like a witch too. So, spirit, alien, robot, witch. That's a whole lot of different deities, I'm picking up on dark spirited deities that have been coming up against some of us, Libra, to affect our not only fortune, but destiny, which is also what the Wheel of Fortune is all about. These people or these entities could have followed you from previous lifetimes with that Ouroboros snake. Let's read. The hoop snake. The cycle of life, eternity, death and rebirth. Unknown destinations. The hoop snake is a legendary creature of the American Southwest. It is a variant of an ancient archetype, the Ouroboros. By eating its tail, it represents the cycle of life, eternity, death, and rebirth. Many countries have this symbol. The oldest known representation was found in China, dating back to 5000 BCE. Snakes have been known to eat their tails and shed their skins, an important element in this card. The shedding of one's skin is a shamanic symbol representing the soul's transmigration. In the sky, in place of the angel and animals of the Wheel of Fortune, are 10 buzzards circling the sun and a cactus. A road leads to an unknown destination. This card indicates the end of a cycle, so have patience. This is temporary. Its appearance is unexpected and considered extremely lucky. The pivotal change predicted by the Yeti is realized here as the hand fate has dealt you. Do not try to change fate. You can't. With the moon and the emperor, oh my God, that's 3 divine masculines. Well, okay, I wasn't going to say divine masculines. I was just going to say masculines, but okay. Let's hope. I wasn't really getting that impression at first that they were divine in nature, but we can hope. This is about taking action and grounding yourself. ESP and clairaudience, using your innate psychic powers to guide you. Strange phone calls with no one on the line, or someone who knows secret things about you. Ah, I have more chills. Oh my gosh, why does that card give me such chills? Okay, hold on, I'll be right back. Oh man, I'm losing battery power. My screen just went dark. Hold on. Ah! This charger is jacked. I need a new one badly. Okay. It works though. All right, you guys. You know what? One more. One more card, and I'm going to call it a wrap. I'm going to call it a night because this live has reached not that many people at all. But I appreciate those that are here and that have give this read a thumbs up and all your kind comments. I appreciate those that did join in. Ooh-wee. You just got the Ace of Pentacles. And I'm hearing, don't stop believing. Hold on to that feeling. Yep, that's what I'm hearing. Ace of Saucers. Let's see here. Ace of Pentacles. Financial success. And it came out upright. Abundance. Creature comforts. Manifesting your goals. Opportunities. Staying grounded. The sun is rising over a cattle field. A glowing craft flies over the cattle. One cow is going up. It seems immobilized and continues to graze as it hurtles skyward. On the ground, another cow looks up, wondering what is happening to its friend. The three earth signs, Virgo, Taurus, and Capricorn, fill the sky, signifying wealth, abundance, and success. The Ace of Saucers is a symbol of financial success, abundance, and material gain. This card represents the beginning of a new financial venture that is likely to bring in profits. It could be a new job, a business opportunity, or an investment that will result in financial prosperity. Also, are you being careful with your finances? This is not a time to overspend or lend money to friends. Also, it can signify crop circles. Wow, Libra. So don't stop believing. Financial success and abundance, this has to do with your destiny. I feel like you're breaking a cycle. You've had a lot coming up against you too with this monster, the Flatwoods monster. And a lot of what has been coming up against you is like the moon, right? Unknown or unconscious, subconscious. It's hardly ever direct. If you know, you know. I don't know if it's just a Libra thing, that Librans, we deal with people that are not direct with us. They're very indirect. The effery is subconscious. It's like, did they mean what I think they meant or no? It's that type of mental mind effery. You have dealt with that in so many people. If you're like me, I feel like I have dealt with that all my life in so many different people. I'm not trying to play victim or anything like that. But the amount of times I have been gaslit or I've had to question what did they really mean by that is ridiculous and is uncalled for. The amount of times. Just saying, just saying, just saying. So that's what this moon energy is also about. It's lunacy, right? Lunatic behavior. It's like behavior that will, they want to make you go insane. They want to make you go Looney Tunes. Okay? You have been sent so much dark magic to try to make you lose your gifts, block your gifts, go Looney Tunes, whatever and whatnot. But they could never steal your destiny either with this Wheel of Fortune. Nope. There's been many attempts at that too. This is your birthright. The Ace of Pentacles is about your birthright. Just as much as the Wheel of Fortune is about fate and destiny, the Ace of Pentacles is like your abundant birthright. Your abundance, that is your birthright, is the Ace of Pentacles. And the Wheel of Fortune is your destiny and the certain fate. This was always yours and it was always going to be yours, this Ace of Pentacles, this fortune, this fortune. No matter how hard, I don't know who these guys are. I have no idea, Libra. They're going to be different for all of you. I mean, we did pick up on the whole society term, you know, so that doesn't surprise me. Anyway. All right, Libra, I'm going to end it there. That was a good chat. That was a good little live. I'm thankful for those that were able to join and that always show support. Have a good rest of your Friday night. I will chat with you guys tomorrow. Knock on wood. Sweet dreams, everybody. Stay balanced. Stay blessed. All right. Peace. Maybe not. I hit okay.